I would... Oh, shit! Oh, that's right, I was pissed, so I stopped playing yesterday. I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, what kind of run should I go for today? I was sitting here thinking, what kind of run should I go for today? And then, dropped myself into this. We ended up finishing, Valhalla Cyberpunk bartending action earlier than we normally would. A, because I really did need to get it done. And B, because I was legitimately kind of tired of getting my ass beat in this game. I'm struggling a little bit with the fact that I kind of beat this game's ass. I kind of beat this game's ass with no boss cells and boss cells 1. I didn't really have any problem with it. I would even go so far as to say I got a little bit arrogant. Boss Cells 2 has been a whole different... Oh, I didn't think he could reach me from there. Boss Cells 2 has been a whole different can of worms. I've been getting roughed up pretty hard. Like, I've been getting roughed up pretty hard. I think Boss Cells 2 does that shit on purpose, or shits on you on purpose to make you feel like that fucking mission accomplished. I feel not defeated, but I definitely feel low. Sure, let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know if that's better than what I had, but... Bleh, I didn't like that at all. Ah, shit, that's not the right way. Hooray! Feeling much better. That's the first time in a while that I've managed to get through one of those without incident. I don't know exactly what my plan is here. Yo, 90th ID, a 6-month gift from Glitch going into month number 6. Thank you so much, dude, for being here. Appreciate you. Hope your week's off to a good start. You get arrogant after stomping a game a couple of times. That's so unlike you. I know, right? I still haven't exactly figured out how to fuck with vampirism. I guess it's like as I get low health, I hit vampirism and then I have the chance to regain some of that health back. Oh my god, he unfroze so much faster than I thought he would. Damn, I haven't daydreamed about a Powerball win in a long time. Like, not to sound like a bougie asshole, but I don't think I've daydreamed about winning a Powerball since I climbed out of poverty. It's amazing. It's amazing how much less abject desperation you feel when suddenly the lottery isn't your de facto retirement plan. Don't get me wrong, daydreaming about what I would do with $1 billion used to be like one of my favorite things on the planet. What's funny now is that, like, I genuinely used to grab Powerball tickets and think about it like that. I would think about it like, man, if I don't win this fucking Powerball jackpot, I don't know what my real plan is in life in general. And now, like, the thing that makes me giggle. Oh shit! Oh no! Again, I get hit. What makes me giggle now is that I can't. What makes me giggle now is that I can't bring myself. I'm too lazy to go spend $2 to try to win $1 billion. I'd be like, oh man, did you say the Powerball is up to $1 billion? Ugh. I'd say that's worth $2 of my time, but then I can't convince myself to drive to a fucking gas station. And I'm like, I got some money in retirement. It'll be okay. I'm not going to a fucking gas station. I don't think so. I missed something somewhere. There it is. Or is it? Nope, that's not right. Oh, I didn't even think about online purchases. No, God, my rational side. If I had a rational side, Lurtz, I wouldn't have thrown in... Like, I wouldn't have mortgaged my family's future on trying to become a full-time video gaming professional. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be like, well, I just got far too rational. I didn't get far too rational. I just stopped being in a place where I was quite so desperate. Kiba, what's going on? Started early today. In an hour and 7 minutes, we got to switch over to No Build Fortnite with Alex. It is Taffing Tuesday. We are hawking Madrina's coffee today. So if I wanted to get any Dead Cells time in, I had to get right to it. If I win Powerball, want to come on an all expenses paid trip to Japan? Fuck yeah, Torin, let's go. You win Powerball, I will gleefully take your money and go to Japan. I'm gonna try something. And if it doesn't work, we'll just roll it back. Okay. Oh shit, it took me a second to realize that that fucking grenade was mine. Also, I read that the lottery is a tax on people who are bad as math and thought it said bad at meth. What do you mean you haven't had your coffee yet? Your delicious, robust, whole bean Madrina's coffee? delicious coffee sourced from all over the world. Roasted to perfection. That kind of coffee. I got a stupid TikTok meme going on in my head of the girl who just wants Wingstop. I'll make it right by Alex Madrinas after. No worries. No worries. I'm just trying to pivot myself into shill mode. I hate this. I don't like platforming. Kind of figuring this out, little step by step. What do you got for me? Yeah, I mean, this in a very similar vein reminds me of Hollow Knight. I don't mind the platforming in Hollow Knight because the controls are pixel accurate. Oh, this entire time I've been down here without the owl. You're doing great, Owl. There we go. Ugh. I hope I don't need that kebab because it means I probably won't get my... Oh, Jesus. It probably means I won't get my 60, but... I'll leave that kebab there for now, just in case. Oh, I didn't know that. The frozen damage over time actually penetrates frozen over time damage actually penetrates the invulnerability that the training dummy gives them. Day I learned. I've worked 10 hours. All I want is Wingstop. Now fucking drive. There's a girl who apparently lost her goddamn mind at her friends because they picked her up from work. We're taking her to Wingstop for food, and apparently we're drag-assing and fucking around with her while she was hangry. She straight up loses her fucking mind. In like, she's being playful, but you can tell she's like legitimately pissed. And so a whole bunch of people have turned it into like heavy metal songs and stuff like that. They've sampled it and turned it into like heavy metal music. Though I am trying to get back in the habit of losing a little bit of weight, I've decided that IF I don't think is going to be for me with this streaming schedule. I get so tired of every time I'm on IF. I get tired of like every time I'm on IF, I get to about 11 o'clock on this stream and I'm fucking insane with hunger. So I'm just gonna eat when I'm hungry and track the calories and make sure I stay in a caloric deficit, which means when I got home from the gym this morning, I had some leftover black beans. I fried a couple of eggs over easy, made a strip of bacon, one dry piece of toast, and a bunch of hot sauce. Slopped all that stuff together. Slopped all that stuff together and made myself a nice little breakfast. Which means that I won't be halfway through the game with Alex today. Slamming Sogos and talking about how hungry I am nonstop. I gotta say, the black beans with the fried eggs were actually pretty good. Almost like a little huevos rancheros. I was very pleased with it. Hey, Taffy and chat, all you beautiful souls, shine forth like beacons in the darkness. Thanks, Timon. Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna have to remind myself to either come back and consume these skewers. Come back and consume these skewers if I need the health, or to come back and sell them. That's not what I meant to do. Kiss my ass, vampirism. I messed that up. Like, bad. Well, now I guess I need the skewers. That's stupid. I am the big dumb. I got a little spooky. Oh. Our first legendary, this will likely... Oh, Jesus. This will likely dictate what kind of run we have. Plus, there's just a random-ass elite just chilling. Why not? Yeah, that's like a arguably just better assassin's dagger. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm not going to go back to this. What do you got? Never mind. I feel like I'm very rarely enthusiastic about what comes out of a shop. I need to replace vampirism like lickety-split. That really kind of messed me up. And I am renowned, if for nothing then, for fat-fingering the living shit out of a controller when I'm nervous. We'll come at this from the other direction. I don't trust myself to platform over those spikes. I trust myself, but I don't want to. Alright. Problem solved. Don't hit left trigger again. Damn. Damn. That is off to a start. According to my information, Didactical Array, that little pocket dimension shows up like every other run, you know? As I understand it. And add mana is the most common spell in the game. I don't understand why people are arguing with me about this. This is common knowledge. Duh. I do like how fast this fucking thing stabs. And the range on it is really nice as well. You know me, chat. I'm a glutton for a spear weapon in a game. Anything that gives me medium damage and the length necessary to remove myself from a fight. I don't like I would much rather live in like underneath something's feet than try to kill something with a range or a magic attack in most video games, but ow, I'm a big dumb idiot. If given my druthers, I prefer the mid-range. Yeah, I prefer the damage with the range necessary to adjust. I'm down here now. Anybody got bonus gems and dead cells? The ossuary does, hell yeah. You know, I said I wasn't gonna say this, but actually I'm getting a little bit hungry again. All my homies hate Guan Yu. Psychon, good morning. You guys at the gym this morning, and I instead of just playing like very specific playlists, I've been letting playlists run out, and then I've been letting Spotify just sort of like randomly assign things to me. Dude, I was doing incline bench press this morning, and Hades music came up, and I damn near found myself choking back tears with a mediocre amount of weight hovering over my head, but still. Darren Korb started crooning at me, singing In the Blood, and I was just like, I'm gonna cry right here in the middle of this floor. Have you messed with the option to let Spotify add to your playlist? Not yet. I'm a sucker for routine, so it's only been recently that I've kind of let the game, or sorry, that I've sort of let Spotify start to branch me out, because honestly, I'd rather hear the same music I've been listening to for years on end now than have Spotify start recommending dud after dud after dud, because that'll suck me right out of a workout so fast. And it's already, getting me to work out is already hard enough. I love that option. Reminds me of when I was listening to Pandora. I still have a Pandora station that's for my, like, exclusively for stand-up comedy. It's all stand-up that I've just been curating for years. The irony is that a lot of the guys who were originally the comics that I was, a lot of the guys who were the original comics that populated that particular playlist no longer have their music available, or no longer have their comedy available on Pandora. Oh my god, I didn't even see where that guy came from. Come on, stop playing sloppy. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I think this is a floor where I can get that back, but... that was just a case of me getting far too comfortable. Just better off treating dead cells like a venomous snake that's in captivity. Like, you may have handled it right, 99 times out of 100, but it just takes that one time to really bite you. Yeah, if I'm being honest, Psycon, stand-up comedy became one of those things that I stopped talking about on stream because it was like, it felt like I never got to have that conversation without having someone be like, "Did you guys know that that person's a garbage person?" And I was like, "Oh, this is not worth it. I'm gonna chuck this in with politics and religion." It's just let that be a Thanksgiving table topic here on the channel so that I don't have to worry about stepping in it. What am I doing? It really is. It's like politics, religion, and stand-up comedy. Those are the things that I really don't like. I'll talk about it if everybody proves that they're being civil, but it rarely happens, you know? So I normally just leave it be. We only got into it one time, and that was like a million years ago. And if I'm being honest with you, it was the first I'd ever heard. It was the first I'd ever heard about Dave Chappelle sort of like aging into old man doesn't like things that are different. Old comic goes from being the mouthpiece of the oppressed to having lots of money and living in affluent white neighborhoods, so now he's more now he's more on the other side. And I was like, ow, well, I didn't know that. Well, we only got into it one time about stand-up comics. Celeste and I have gotten into it plenty of times, mostly ancient history at this point. But that's the only time that we ever got into it over stand-up. And that was just one of those days where I felt like for several days in a row, this is a part of the learning process for me. I felt like for several days in a row, I just couldn't say anything right. You know what I mean? Like I would be excited to open my mouth and share something about something or another. And it wasn't, this is not like oh, you know, let me throw this at Celeste's feet, but it was kind of like a crowning moment of a week of just like everything I said was people going like, I don't know that that's okay. And I'm like, fuck, really? It's like 4 or 5 things in a row where it's like this person or that topic or this thing is not kosher. And I'm like, oh, neat. And I just felt very fucking like downtrodden as a broadcaster where I was like, I don't even know what to talk about anymore. I feel like I have a way better understanding of it now, but it's like I genuinely was like, I don't even know what to talk about these days. I was like, everything I fucking open my mouth to say apparently is not correct in some way or another. People just can't take it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Fucking, I'm to the point now where that fucking phrase sends me. Yeah, like Celeste is a funny person. Celeste loves stand-up, but yeah, there are just some real fucking problematic comics out there. And you know, that was really like the eye-opening experience of like, for example, don't go back and try to watch Dennis Leary's No Cure for Cancer. It's fucking rough. This is one of those things like that where that was my first exposure to like, hey, did you know that stand-up comics, if they're left alone long enough, have the potential to turn into old men yelling at the fucking clouds? No, I had no idea. Yeah, check this out. Oh, that's fucking brutal. You're doing great, Al. Sometimes I like to outsource my combat. Where in the world could this possibly go? Neat. I don't need it. Dad, what's going on, man? Thrilled to have you here as per the usual. This thing hits like a goddamn runaway train whenever I manage to backstab somebody against a wall. Good grief. I'm one-shotting enemies that I would struggle with a lower caliber weapon. Ugh. Yeah, sure, what the hell. That's true. As somebody who pretty predictably plays a necromancer in almost all the video games that I try to tackle. Seems like a terrible idea, considering that I'm trying not to get hit right now. Explodies. Oh, that ain't great. Whoa! Nope, that can wait. Can it wait? Ugh. No, we'll go the other direction. Fuck that. I've made that mistake 2 or 3 too many times. Hello? Hello? Oh, Psychon, thanks. Yeah, he looks good right now. I had to mix it up. Ooh, is that a better version of Frost Blast? It sure as hell is. I like that. Y'all got any of them, I'm gonna regret asking this. Y'all got any of them, what's the word? Enemies? You can fuck right off, bud. got it, Al. Oh, no, you don't got it. Oh, he does have it. Fuck me, scary. We're good. I'm gonna try to get 60 before I go in and do this Guardian fight. You're doing God's work, Owl. Doing God's work. Did that man die down here? You sure didn't. He's dead now. Ah, shit. There's 60. Kiss my ass, game. I saw what you were up to there. Oh, yeah? Oh, boy! Owl. You're the best, bud. I fucking dig on you. Alright, hold on. Oh, I'm a tricksy hobbit. I'm a tricksy hobbit. Not gonna play fair today. Boy, boss fights were this slow, I'd be set. Oh, I didn't mean to be down here. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Come here, bud. I know you smell me. Momentita, Senorita Huxley. I'm not quite ready. There we go. Was struggling there for a second, but I got it. Oh, Psycon, dude, I had a great time. So, like, last night, I went ahead and finished out the season. I could tell I'd been playing too long because I got in my head and I started swinging at everything. What really sucks is that, like, I was like, let's go ahead and sim through the off-season and through spring training. And the Rangers offered my guy an $86,000 one-year contract. And so I was just like, let's sim through the offseason. And then it was like, hey, do you want to play with the Rangers during spring training? And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I got through several of the games, and I was playing despite the fact that I knew that I was not playing well anymore. I got through the games and realized that I currently am batting 000 6 games into the season with the Rangers. They moved me up and I didn't get any of the like pomp and circumstance. I didn't get like the, oh, he's moving to the majors, like that video cut. So I was sitting here just kind of half-assing my way through what I thought was spring training. We're like 2 weeks into the season, and I haven't gotten a hit yet. So I stopped immediately. I shut it down because I knew that my brain was like, I was out of hit mode, and I set it down until next time, you know. But yeah, they moved me up to the Rangers, but they didn't give me any of the pomp and circumstance that usually lets me know that I got moved up. All right, so that's where Black Bridge is happening. It's a long way from a portal. Yeah, I didn't get called into the coach's office. I didn't get the cutaway to MLB Network. I got none of that stuff. I just started, all of a sudden, I was just in the lineup between Josh Young and Marcus Semien. They were calling me their cleanup hitter, but I was being pinch hit for because I haven't gotten a hit in 2 weeks. But I also, like, wasn't trying very hard. I wasn't trying particularly hard because I thought I was in spring training and I knew that I kind of lost my luster for the day. This thing is like an eraser. I think that just about does it. Still the Rangers' best hitter. They have not lost a game since the All-Star break, I'll have you know. They are 4-0 with a sweep of the Guardians and a walk-off last night against the Rays. Chapman is a fucking intimidating man. I saw that dude throw the fastest pitch in Rangers history last night at 103 and change. He threw it for a strike, and I mean the angriest strike I've ever seen. And then he's so fucking big that like he throws it, it goes in 103 right down the pipe. Fucking Rays pitchers never sniff it. And then he does that thing where he flares his arms out and he kind of just flexes at them and he just watches them walk back to the dugout. Like every time he strikes somebody out, he expects them to charge the mound. Still, the best Rangers hitter doesn't even make any sense. They fielded 5 All-Stars. The American All-Star team was the Rangers this year. They may crash and burn and not even make the playoffs. But this isn't like the Cowboys. I'm not gonna sit here and just bend over and take my spanking as a result of the shit team that I support. This is a team that has historically been very bad, but this year, basically fielded the entire AL team. I don't really think I need any of this. I'll do that one, I guess. Normally, I'm very receptive to my team taking a deserved ribbing. As a lifelong Cowboys fan, I know when to just shut up and take my lumps. But I can't do it. I can't do it for the Rangers have hurt me more than almost any team that I root for because of the 2 World Series they lost back to back. I'll never look at Nelson Cruz without hurting a little bit. Oh God, Case Group! I was watching that game where they came back down 4 in the third game of the series. I turned that game off because the Rangers went down 4 late in the game, and I was like, whatever. They can't win them all. And then my phone dinged and was just like, hey, they're back in it. And I came back just in time to see single after single after single, and I was like, oh, well, never mind. Serves me right for writing them off. They were down 2-0 last night, and the reverse curse of the broadcaster, where he was just like, oh shit, who was Ezekiel Duran's at the plate. Ezekiel Duran batting 163 with 16 strikeouts in his last like 40 at bats or something like that, or 20 at bats. Talking about how he's really been struggling, and then he cranks a 2-run homer into the bullpen. Maybe I'd do like Porcupac. No, I think Vengeance is probably the right way. One of the only bosses I feel like I can reliably handle. Oh no! Freezing build! I didn't miss anything, did I? Alright. Hey, Anchi Mayan, what's going on, man? Last night against the Rays, the Rangers were down, or sorry, the Rangers were tied 2-2. Bottom of the 9th, 2 out. Rangers have a runner on third. Never in a million years. We've just seen kind of stud reliever after stud reliever between the two teams. And then this reliever for the Rays come out. I don't remember the guy's name. We'll call him Churchman or something. He comes out and they are like, this guy started his career as a Rangers reliever. And I was like, oh, so you're saying there's a chance. If this guy was ever in a Rangers bullpen, he can't have been that good. And sure enough, the Rangers win on a wild pitch where the runner from third comes home without there needing to be even a swing of the bat. Oh my God. Doing well, enjoying a 2-week break, so mostly just relaxing here? Hell yeah, dude. Good for you. We were down 2-0 to KC last night, came back to score like 3 in the 8th. Closed it out 3-2, hell yeah. All right, let's see what's this way. Wrong button. All right, noted. That felt good. I hate that man. I know you're up there being an a-hole. I'm not feeling that confident. I usually only do that for the shits and giggles. I don't really feel like the juice is worth the squeeze. Screw it. I'd like to formally invite you to get erased. All right, this place. Fuck. Honestly, they can be random. I might as well cycle through. I might get a better version of the ice bomb. I have the funds. I have the funds is close enough to we have the meats that now I suddenly find myself wanting an Arby's Reuben. Good shit! This has to stop. Oh, welcome down here, bud. Be a real shame if you were frozen and pinned against a wall. Whoa, shit, okay, got it, noted. Not to be fucking trifled with, I'll put that on my little day planner. Is there still a guy doing the little wiggly chain thing? Oh, he's up. The fuck hit me? Oh, I think he hit me from above. What a chud. Grumble, 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 man. Oh wait, hold on. There was a thing down here that I didn't go get. Well, we're not gonna get 60 on this floor, but at least we're at full health. We don't need that much help. These guys are gonna be a real fucking clusterfuck. I really am enjoying this freezing build, so I don't really feel compelled to change it. It's a lot of health. What are we looking at here? Oh, my ass! That looks so good. Fuck off, that looks good. Dude, I've been daydreaming about a good sandwich recently. I've been cruising around the internet, kind of eye-fucking really well-made sandwiches of late. Really good Italians, really good hot sandwiches. Was that brisket? Oh, I heard Jew Boy is really, really good. This is their Reuben. Get out. Oh my god. I want to bury my face in that and eat it until I can breathe again. I haven't said that since prom. Good grief. Good grief, that looked good. Fuck me, that looked good. Well, I wasn't hungry. I'm not diving down there yet. We're gonna go finish all this stuff out. Yeah, I saw somebody making burnt ends the other day, Bunbarian, and I got all fired up for it. I think one of the next places, I want to mention this again for those of you who may not have been around yesterday for it. I think I'm gonna put like which restaurants I review on TikTok here in Richmond up on the auction block. I think if you've got a $100 contribution to the channel just sitting around, oh shit, right. You got a $100 contribution to the channel just burning a hole in your pocket. And you're like, damn, I kind of want to hear Taffy's take on XYZ. Or go into the food Bible and being like, oh man, that place looks good. Then I think I'm willing to let anybody who drops a hundo in this channel who may not have something that they're particularly looking forward to in the games category that they want to contribute to. If you want to pick the restaurants that I review over the weekend, I'm down to let that happen. Anyway, I say all that to say, oh Jesus, dude. I was looking at chat, you fucking P-core. So frustrating, man. I knew these things would be thawing, but I didn't expect to be shot by something that was like completely off my screen. Oh, why are you not frozen, my guy? Hyper frustrating. I can't look at this right now. I can't do it. Lockhart's barbecue. We did not get the house. The landlord doesn't want to deal with military stipulations despite allowing the realtor to list on a military housing site. So stupid. What a stupid thing. As we're getting closer, chat, to sort of just remind everybody who may or may not know reaching out to as many people as possible. We do start with Alex from Madrinas. We do start with Alex from Madrinas in about 14 minutes. 14 minutes. I hope I can make the morning workouts stick. I do feel like I've managed my day better. I do feel like I manage my day better when I get all that out of the way in the morning and I don't have to worry about doing it again at night or taking a second shower, which is just a nightmare for me. If I already don't enjoy getting nude in front of a mirror, then doing it one less time a day feels pretty fucking good. Yeah, green coffee fueler time. I've got sour watermelon waiting for me downstairs. I didn't bring it up because I was worried that I would drink it all. I was worried that I'd drink it all while I was sitting here. I don't want to be over caffeinated by the time Alex gets here. Property manager was actually pretty upset for us when husband spoke to him. He's listed them as difficult sellers and stated that when someone gets listed like that, their contract isn't renewed with said property managers. Hell yeah, good. Good. I was so nervous after all the food that y'all sent us, especially all the food that's like Asian food of some persuasion or another. I was so nervous that all the food that y'all sent us was only ever gonna get eaten by me and that nobody in my house was gonna like the frozen soup dumplings or that nobody in my house was gonna like the instant noodles. But I've been very fortunate that Amber and the boys have in fact warmed up to oh shit, there's no floor there. A couple of different things. There was one instant noodle that they really enjoyed that is distinctively like black garlic flavor. Black garlic tonkatsu flavor that they like. The boys are hit and miss with some. They like the pork dumplings, but that's about it. Out of all the soup dumplings that I've had sent to us. But the thing that it really like makes me giggle with glee is that Amber fucking loves that golden Japanese brick curry and has asked me if I'd make that with katsu chicken tonight. It was funny to hear her ask if she could talk me into making this thing that I normally feel like I'd have to ask them if I could have it. Oh, I don't like this. Can he get me from over there? He sure can. Motherfucker. Ooh, you little pecker. I was trying to wean your friends off before I fought you. If I'm not mistaken, that black garlic tonkatsu instant ramen is just Nissan. It's just Nissan brand. The Forgotten Sepulchre. Yo,
this is the
Alex,
story
let's go,
of the newest
homie.
denizen of the cave.
Prime Gaming sub 23 months, updated my Fortnite, let's go. You and me, both. You and me both, dude. I got about 10 more minutes left on this, and then I'll be ready to pivot and play the living shit out of some looty shoots. What am I doing? I did something. I stopped for something. Oh, right. That ramen. Yeah, this is it. I feel bad. Rory tried some that was XO seafood sauce flavored, and it was a bridge too far for him. But everybody in my family fights to eat those until they're gone. It is genuinely, coming from a packet, it is the closest I've found to tasting authentically like a sit-down ramen in a bag. It is shockingly good. Deceptively good. Oh, you prick! I thought you were dead. Some of these things are much harder to keep frozen than others. I guess I'm gonna keep with my theme of like I could go to Clock Tower, but let's go to Forgotten Sepulchre. Because why not? We'll just go ahead and keep getting our extra cells and our extra coin. We didn't get 60 on that floor, but that's okay. Game made us work hard. We're unlocking all the outfits. Frozen target, frozen target, frozen target, frozen target. Good. I can't help but feel like this is going okay. Damn, the place near me has a self-serve tap wall. Might go on Tuesday for $7 tickets. That sounds fucking spectacular. Is this the place where I gotta light all the candles and shit? I hate this one. Yeah, it is. Alamo Drafthouse drops the food during the movie whenever you want. You just write it on an index card and push a button for them to come. I've never been to an Alamo Drafthouse. I think rather not, bud. Squin Fox, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I've never been to an Alamo Tap House, Alamo Draft House. I know of them. The closest we have is Cine Bistro. It's okay. It's way too expensive for what the experience is, but I got to admit it is awfully nice. I got to admit it is awfully nice to have an option open to me. Like if I want to go see a Marvel movie, but I don't want to see it with like teenagers. Which I know makes me feel very old man yells at cloud. I don't care. You know? I give zero shits that it makes me look that way. Did I get hit? I did get hit. What hit me? Yeah, I don't even care how it makes me look. Oh, it's that I've spent too much time outside the light. Yeah, there's something really gratifying about going to a movie like a Marvel movie or something like that. And not having to worry about, oh God! This motherfucker. Fucking tons of fun, you asshole. That guy finally found a way around my freezing strategy. How do I get up there? That is also why I didn't try to tempt fate. All right, Ginger, sounds good. I appreciate having you here. I hope you have an awesome Wednesday. Scanning. Old man yells at clouds the stream. It's so nice. It's so nice to go to a movie, especially one that's targeted at young people, but I'm still interested and not have to worry about them fucking being there. People who spend $100 to see a movie and have overpriced airline food, by God, are gonna respect how quiet and calm they want things to be. Scanning. It doesn't make you look anything but sane. I'm in my 30s. I can plainly say we need to outlaw teenagers. I did not see Arizona Atlanta last night. I watched the Rangers and the Rays. I watched the Rangers and the Rays last night. Damn, I got my ass kicked in that one little nook. I didn't even really feel like I was out of the light that long. Holy shit! Right. That's what that guy does. I haven't been here in a minute. Oh, I'm about to start taking damage. Oh, please. Daddy, please. Use of the owl is going to be intermittent at best on this floor. Ending score 16-13. An Iowa Hawkeyes football game broke out. I'm pretty sure Bethesda is too far for you to travel for a movie, but iPick is a theater with upscale food and drink,
This is the
reclining
story
2 seats
of the
and a
newest
pod of
denizen
2.
of the cave.
Service food and drink throughout the movie because you're paying a dumb amount of money, so they better well should. I love it. I love the idea. As an O's fan, I appreciate the Rangers keeping Tampa in check right now. Fucking I was telling Amber the other day I was cracking up because there was a pretty intense pitchers duel going on yesterday. Or day before yesterday. So the day before yesterday, there's this monster pitchers duel where it was 2-2. And then the Rangers got into the bottom of the ninth and they had a runner at third with 2 outs. I was like, man, I bet you this is going to extra innings. But then Tampa sent a guy to the mound and I was like, what? You know, we had seen Aroldis Chapman. We had seen one of the Rays studs come out of the bullpen. And this one dude comes out of the bullpen whose name I've forgotten. They'll say Bradford. It's not his name, but he gets out there and they were like, this guy started his career as a pitcher in the Rangers bullpen. And all I could think was, so you're saying we've got a chance. Sure enough, we win the game on a wild pitch. And Josh Smith runs in 90 feet from third base. And I was just like, that's what you get. If he was bad enough that Texas's bullpen jettisoned him, you were a fool. The writing was on the wall and you ignored it, and that is why you've lost this game. Abs on a 12-month gifty from JJ Madison going into month number 3. I thought you said still rocking the JJ Gritty. I was like, if in my head I just pictured as some dude who looked like me. in some dark room somewhere with a bunch of computer monitors doing the fucking gritty. Yeah, we fixed Chapman. Who else did we took oh yeah, Aroldis Chapman. He threw the hardest pitch a Ranger has ever thrown in team history the other night. 103 and change, like 103.5. Fucking Yankees fans are distraught. They're like, what are you talking about? This guy suddenly throws strikes. Cyberkai, what's going on? Boy, he does that crazy shit too, where he throws a strikeout and then he does this shit. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to get a base hit against Aroldis Chapman. He's fucking terrifying. I hit a home run against Chapman. I feel like about halfway through second base, he's gonna fucking spear tackle me into center field. I won't even see it coming. It'll be one of those violent hits where my neck snaps like a concerning amount because I didn't realize I was about to get hit. And the Yankees are in last place. They'd be in first place in the Central. Have you considered playing in the AL Central? One sec. What were they guarding? They were guarding something, I thought. Why did those guys have extra armor? I thought those guys had a I thought those guys had a I thought those guys had a legendary near them somewhere. I've had several different people at some point in time or another try to talk me into Genshin Impact, and it never landed. Do I take Leg Hugger here? Am I at a point now where the game's tough enough? Am I at a point now where the game is tough enough where I don't count on the owl anymore? I feel like that's correct. And we give him enough time to morph. Like, I think that was a good owl to start with, but we're at a place now where I feel like we're gonna be taking significant damage. Potentially. I don't think we're at a place where we can count on the owl. I don't think we're at a place where we can count on the owl to hold our hand anymore. I don't think we're at a place where the owl can hold our hand anymore. I just want to look. Nah, that level 3 legendary impaler. If I get a backstab, or if I don't know where I pin a boss against a wall, but if I get a backstab on that, or if I get a crit on that, that's gonna hit for ridiculous damage. Boy, that is moderately tempting. We do hit much harder from behind. Just trying to picture how these fights would go. Man, it's gonna be chaos though. I'm gonna get teleported behind some boss that's hitting me for a third of my health. And I'm gonna be manically trying to spam out shots. But on someone like the Timekeeper, that is a good way to catch up to them as they're zooming around the map. Maybe. Or if I get against the hand of the king, it's a good way to dig myself out of the corner. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that I'm considering this. But I am considering this. Because we still have the freeze. I don't know. Because we still have the freeze with our Y button. Oh my god, is that a different ice grenade? Oh my god. Oh, no, that's not where I meant to go. I'm gonna give it a little look-see doodle. It's gonna be a very short-lived pickup. Oh, boo! Well, well, it does do 175% damage to a frozen target. You know, I ain't mad at it. I'm not going down there for lore. I just gotta spam Y, which I've been doing anyway. How in the fuck do I get up there? Oh, shit on a dog. I'm taking damage, I'm taking damage, I'm taking damage, hey, 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 hey. Oh my god, okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the stat up guy. Trying to get to the stat up guy who is over here. That's how you get there, and I didn't realize it. I'm taking damage, I'm taking damage, I'm taking damage. Hey, 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 hey. Ow, fuck, that's a lot of damage. It's also the way out. See, that's Barbarian, that's my trick. I convince Amber that I don't want a dog. So much so that if she gave me a dog, I would poop on it. And then she does that because she knows, like, you know, she really wants to hurt me. She hates when I'm happy. Hey, there's Frozen. And bleeding causes poison. So she buys me a dog to further punish me. And then the trick is I don't shit on it. Dominating. Dominating the game, this Taffy. Oh, you fuck nugget, I jumped over that. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me and tell me I didn't. I fucked up. But then again, I also didn't realize I could attack from there. I didn't realize that when I was grounded in front of him, I could attack him. I'm so stupid. How many times have I just taken just blunt force trauma because I didn't realize I could attack there?
This is the
what's
story
going on, dude?
of the newest denizen of the cave.
Tier 3, 31 months. An absolute prince among gentlemen. Thank you so much, dude. That is a long stun. What's the cooldown on it? 10 seconds. Man, I just love stuns so much. But that is so much damage. No, I'm trying to get the hand of the king here. The review of Barbie I read just cemented that I need to see it. I would love to see Barbie and Oppenheimer. I feel bad. I think took the wind out of Grayson's sails. Because Grayson was just like, who in their right mind would ever want to see the Barbie movie? And then me and Amber both were just like, we would happily go see the Barbie movie. And he's like, wait, you would? And we're like, yeah, dog. That shit looks funny as hell. It looks self-aware and like it doesn't take itself too seriously. And he was like, oh. I was like, when are you going to realize that this whole attitude of being too cool to enjoy anything is going to backfire and keep you from enjoying things that are cool? I saw a tweet. Someone got a seat in front of an IMAX for OP. Oh, shit. Amethyst says, morning, everyone. Go Barbie. To Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, Barbie's sitting at 90%. Mission Impossible was really good, but the CBS News report, which is also from Paramount, the same company that made Mission Impossible. The CBS News report was like, oh, it's a self-contained movie. Don't worry about feeling like you got blue balls. That movie absolutely leaves you with blue balls. That said, it was fun as fuck. I would love to see Oppenheimer. I can't believe that doesn't have any reviews yet. I love Cillian Murphy, man. That guy's so good. I'm hit and miss with Christopher Nolan. And then, yeah, I really want to see Barbie. I fucking love Margot Robbie, and I absolutely adore Ryan Gosling.
The cave.
God, do I love me some Ryan Gosling. Plus, it's got Simu Liu in it. He's fucking great. D-Blade, tier 1, 65 months. Morning, Taffy. I saw Bright Memory was yesterday. How's the game? I've heard it's short, but I thought about gifting it to an FPS fan I know. Also, Persona 4 Golden Hype. It was fun. It genuinely was 2 hours long. It felt like a $20 tech demo. The moment it started to ramp was also the moment, the moment that it felt like it was starting to figure out, find its footing, was also the moment that the credits ran. Let's see, Barbie. What's the critics' consensus here? Well, I don't see a critic's consensus on Rotten Tomatoes. I see what a gorgeous and fascinating mishmash this is. It's a Barbie world you'll be more than happy to have visited, even as it confounds. A fascinating movie, even if it occasionally is a little frustrating. As toy commercials go, it's definitely the best one ever made. Yeah, it's got 90% on aggregate. Yeah, 28 days later, I got back into a Cillian Murphy renaissance after Peaky Blinders. I liked him in Red Eye. A little throwback. That was one of the first places I really feel like I took notice of him was obviously 28 Days Later, but I didn't see that until long after it came out because I didn't think I liked scary movies. Now 28 Days and 28 Weeks are like two of my favorite zombie movies, although Running Zombies bother me because there's no hope for me. I couldn't survive a Running Zombies film without children. With kids, nah. Get a gun with 4 bullets.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Speaking of Tall Boy, last night my dog put his front paws up on me and I called him Tall Boy. Realized he's older than your child. It was a weird moment. Taffy, I had a suggestion for Persona 4 Golden. Maybe put it on delay or followers only. We'll do followers only after like 10-15 minutes. Persona 5 Royal, we had people who... Persona 5 Royal, we had people who subscribed, who gave me $5, whose usernames were spoilers. Yeah, I mean, I wish Red Eye had been a better movie too, but it was fun watching Cillian Murphy chew the scenery. Salty Sparks tier 1 for 4 years. That is Jesus, that is a long time. Just befriend slower friends in the Running Zombie scenario. Would that it were possible. If there was a double feature with Barbie and Oppenheimer, I would go in a heartbeat. I don't really want any weapons upgrades. It feels nice not to have to be fucking running everywhere. What do you got for me? It would be a pretty intense damage downgrade if I wasn't hitting criticals. Someone jumped into Brizzy's channel on like day 4 and dropped all the spoilers, big spoils, and mods didn't get to him in time. Completely ruined his experience of the game and he quit playing it. Yeah, no, we'll go super protective. We'll do like followers only after 20 minutes, subscribers only mode. Well, I don't care. I don't care if we don't get a single new follower or chatter during Persona 4 Golden. We can lock this place down like Fort fucking Knox. Could not care less. Yeah, we'll put it in sub-only mode. Oh no! What's going on over here? Just finding stuff everywhere. Fire grenade, huh? No, Psychon, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No, that's you know, I'd never give somebody the satisfaction of knowing that they got me. You know, it happened in Red Dead 2. It happened in Red Dead 2, but it was kind of no big deal because they were just like, hey, you know that character that everybody hates because he seems like he's a fucking bad guy? Spoilers, he's a fucking bad guy. So that wasn't as big a deal. They got me on the original God of War, which is a real bummer. I hated that. That one genuinely bummed me out. I played it off like it was no big deal because what choice did I have? But that one was the first, like, that was the first instance of me playing not The Binding of Isaac, where somebody came in and kind of fucked it up for me. Oh no. I can't deal with you. I got hit? Fuck you. Oh, it cracks me up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. It cracks me up that I dealt with the elite just fine. It was all the ads I couldn't get around. Yeah, somebody got me on God of War, and that bummed me out real bad. I didn't even see what I picked up. I still like it. The poison's been nice. They got me on Persona 5. I just didn't say anything. I was pretty bummed out about it. Like I said, a person came in whose name was a spoiler. Somebody came in whose name was a spoiler, and I just ignored it and didn't give, like, somebody booped them and banned them, but the information was still in the event stack. I saw it, but I just never acknowledged it, and I just had to kind of go. I just kind of had to go through the motions because it would kill me if I ever let them think that they got to me. I don't think that person's still. Oh Jesus! That man was invisible. I don't think that person's still here now, but. I'm trying to think if there were any other, like, egregious ones. Those are the three that most actively come to mind. God of War, the original God of War, Persona 5, and Red Dead 2 were definitely the ones where people were super excited to drop spoilers on me. That motherfucker hit me through a wall? That seems uncool. Yeah, I'd never. Oh, Jesus. Again through the fucking wall, my dude. Yeah, that was the first time that I'd ever really experienced that, Psycon. That was all new to me. Oh, I can't hit him in the back.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
God, my notifications are so quiet in my headphones, but I don't know how to change individual levels in my headphones. Snake Bitten with a 3-month gifty from Oppenheimer going into month number 2. Thrilled to have you both here. God, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was actually the first spoiler that I dealt with. Oh, Jesus, on this channel. And it was actually a dude that I used to do old machinima videos and stuff with. He got really mad because we would basically shit talk each other. And one day I got the better of him. And then I got done with my stream. And because I, like, you know me, chat, like, somebody basically was like, let's have a battle of wits. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, let's not do that. But then they get me with, like, a fucking zinger, like, they really, like, snark me with one. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, fuck it, it's on. And so I just kind of, I dunked on him pretty hard. And we got to the end of the stream. And I said, well, everybody, I'm gonna go watch Game of Thrones now. You guys have a great one. And his response was, Yeah, man, enjoy Game of Thrones. Here's what happens at the Red Wedding tonight. And he just told me who lived and who died. And I was like, oh. In my head, I thought something along the lines of like, surely he wouldn't like actually. Nope, 100%. Everything he said was 100% factually accurate. And I was fucking livid. Like he couldn't do the one-to-one battle of wits. So he just shit all over the thing that was gonna make me happy that evening. I was genuinely bummed out by that. I basically told him that he needed to not be in my channel for a while, and then he disappeared for like 4 years. Yeah, the intentional stuff by far. The couple of times that people have come in here and been like, hey man, have you gotten to this boss yet? And I'm like, I didn't know that boss was a thing. And they go, oh, what have I done? And I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, I still wish you hadn't, but I guess, you know, at the very least you did and you are upset about it. But yeah, the people whose dads didn't fucking hug them and they're walking around just looking for days to ruin. If they get someone like me, if they get someone like Brizzy, you know, like Brizzy will be bummed out. Like he may have even stopped playing that game. Like he may have even stopped playing the game because of it. But, you know, generally speaking, like Brizzy's a big, strong lad. Brizzy's a big, strong lad who's capable of defending his own emotions, you know? I think about all the people for whom streaming is like genuinely hard. Like it's like a lot of you have streamed before, even as a hobby. So a lot of you know that streaming, you know, if you haven't done it every day for a long time, if you haven't put in hundreds, if not thousands of hours to better yourself at this job, it's terrifying. And so there's definitely a part of me that gets fucking outraged. Okay, I guess I'll just take some damage then. There's a part of me that gets outraged at the idea of there being essentially bullies going around, especially looking for people that you can tell, if you were to say something truly unkind to them, would buckle and like cry themselves off stream. Not to say like, oh, you know, these weak ass, you know, but you know what I mean? I like, streaming is hard, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize that until they put their asses in the chair. I thought I timed that right. A lot of people don't realize that until they put their asses in the chair. And then to have somebody who's intentionally trying to make that person's day worse. It's the same as the, you know, the much tamer version is the hold R for Isaac's special ability people. There's really two outcomes there. One is that I've played a lot of Isaac, and you're gonna fucking irritate me with that. One is that I've played a lot of Isaac and you're gonna irritate me with that. Or two is that you've found somebody who's new to Isaac and they hold R and they reset potentially like a really good run where they're like, oh my god, I didn't realize that, and they try it and now you've like ruined a, you know, potentially ruined a run for them. And regardless of either outcome, like your intention fucking sucks. Scanning. Hey now, my dad didn't hug me and I don't do that. Scanning. I cannot stream. I tried one time on PS4. I was actually really good at a game called God Eater. Decided why not hit the go live button on a Sunday morning. I got about 20 people watching me when I noticed I literally unplugged the PS4 because I couldn't turn it off fast enough. This is a lot. This is not for all people. I go back and watch old footage of me streaming, and I realize how uncomfortable I was in the beginning. I realize how uncomfortable I was and how hard this is. And I think the only thing that has put me in a place where like I can sit down and be a little tired or a little hungover or a little like, oh man, I'm not really in the mood for this today, but it doesn't matter because I got to pay bills. And I think part of the only reason that works out for me the only reason that works out for me
This is the
because
story
of just
the newest
sheer
denizen of the cave.
volume of time that I've pumped into this. I've had 14,000 viewers. I've had 15 viewers. I've had supportive and lovely viewers. I've had times where I've made tons of money. I've had times where I've made no money and been surrounded by assholes. I've had times where I've been really good at the game I was playing and times where I've been infuriatingly bad at the game that I was playing. And I think the only thing that's hardened me, the only thing that's given me armor against that is just the sheer number of hours that I've cranked into this. Framery, tier 1, 74 months. Framery, welcome back. Always thrilled to have you here. I get uncomfortable when I talk to myself. I know that's how it begins, but I can't do it. I got uncomfortable when other people have been streaming in my space. So like, when, oh, what's that handsome lad's name? Chat. Frost, thank you. For the love of God, I could not summon it. When Frost was streaming here, what made me uncomfortable was hearing what I sound like. Hearing what it sounds like outside the office. So here, I've got the OST going. I got Pretzel going. Sometimes I've got like Justin or Brizzy going. But outside the office, it just sounds like insanity. It just sounds like somebody having a mental break or in a conference call where you can't hear the other side. And that made me uncomfortable, where I was just like, this is what I sound like to my family when I'm streaming? Gross. But otherwise, yeah, just the sheer volume of hours that I've cranked into this profession. I don't really feel like I get shaken anymore. When Ed showed up, that did put a fucking rattle in me. I'm pretty sure that Ed is convinced that it was because I was intimidated by his virility and raw masculinity. In earnest, all I could think about when that was going on was, man, my manager's gonna be so fucking mad at me. But when Noah came in and was just like, we've lost nothing, dude, don't sweat it, I was like, oh, fuck me, we're good. Never mind. I take it all the way back. Noah says we're fine. I am shocked. Let's do it. Well, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I still get shaken pretty bad when people do nice things for me. I don't like that one bit. You can shake me to the core much faster by being like by being kind or pleasant or complimentary to me. Get out of here, Celeste. You know I don't tolerate that horse shit around here. Person on Bluetooth in the bathroom, but the earpiece is on the other side of their head, and you're wondering who they're talking to. A little bit. It sounds absurd. Like on the outside of this room, listening in, what I do and call my job sounds absurd. Honestly, Rasalisu, the only reason that I have clips to put up on social media is that's the one place I still pay an editor for. Because I absolutely could not do it myself. I still to this day abhor hearing my own voice. Nope. There we go. Fucking die, bud. You also didn't like not knowing what was going on when Amber turned up with the box. I do get, God, not in a bad way. Not in like a, I spent the rest of the day mumbling to myself what disrespectful mods I had. Not like that. But I do, even when like somebody acts up, or even when a disgruntled game dev shows up and fucking flexes on me, or, whatever, right? You know, the other day we had, yesterday we had somebody show up and was just like, you know, what's really problematic is woke culture. And I was like, oh, bud. I don't know that you're gonna have a good day here. But, like, when stuff like that happens, I'm still in control. Whoop. Yeah. The irony. When stuff like that happens, I'm still in control of the channel, you know? When surprise things happen, like Amber shows up with a package, I say I'm in control of the channel, I instantly accidentally unpause, run around a whole bunch and disconnect my controller. So when there's content that happens that I'm not in control of, I get a little uncomfortable. Like, I love when Bree shows up and asks me to get into a Discord call. Or Smashley shows up and says, jump into a Discord call. But at the same time, my butt puckers a little bit because it's an unplanned event. Even if it's involving all the best people I know, it's an unplanned event that makes my toes curl because now at least a portion of my stream is in the control of someone else. Reedy. You don't have to be woke to lurk here, but it helps. The person came back and said that they were a centrist and that they think both sides are bad, both extreme sides are bad. And I was like, all right. Thankfully, that was where they dropped it. Then I'm genuinely thankful that that's where they dropped it. Because I was like, man, I don't want to start my day off with a ban this early on. But I will. Yeah, El Pablo, and the more I thought about it, I was like, well, one side you're frustrated with because they're trying to convince you that you should re-examine how you think and speak to people. The other side tried to violently overthrow the results of a fair and free election. These things are not built different, my dude. Or these things are not built the same, my dude. I was like, I feel like you're being unfairly lenient to one side. I too am a person who doesn't like to deal in extremes. But I'm also not gonna bullshit people and tell them that both extremes are the same. They are most certainly not. Oppenheimer, have good dog walking. Yeah, one side doesn't want a lot of my friends to exist. One side wants to tell a lot of my friends what they can and can't do with their bodies, or who they can and can't be, and where they can and can't be it. But yeah, like I said, thankfully that person, you know, and I mean this too, to their credit, they fucking left it alone, you know? I was worried that it was gonna be one of those things where it's like, I'm here now, defend your thoughts and opinions to me. And I'm glad that it wasn't that. That's anymore, that's a really low bar to clear, you know? Yeah, I didn't want to have like the drunk uncle at Thanksgiving conversation. Oh my god, sorry. I've been trying to eat up those Cuban style black beans. I wonder if I could use that to pull. I wonder if I could use that to pull enemies off me. This is much better. If I want that 500 gold, I'm happy to not be putting myself at risk to get it. Right. I, as a random person on the internet who has never spoken in your channel before, demand that you defend this channel's stances and policies in their entirety to me. Top to bottom, start now. It could have been that, and I'm glad that it wasn't. At the very least, they had the presence of mind to read the room and just be like, hey, I'm not gonna, like, try to force these people to defend their positions to me, all while, you know, claiming to be like a centrist and non-instigator. Yeah, why are you being so aggressive about me kicking open the door of your home and standing on the coffee table barking at you? I'm just asking questions. Talon, what's going on? Hello, Taffy and chat. Y'all looking cute today? I look okay today. I really felt like, I don't know what was going on, but on Monday I felt well put together. I didn't necessarily mind glancing over at OBS. I felt like it was working. I feel just fine. I feel like okay about it today. I don't have pictures for you today, but Chip's being exceptionally cute. She's sitting on the hotel bed, squeaking her dragon toy every time she hears you speak. It's as if she's trying to talk to you through Squeak Toy. Ugh. I live vicariously through other people's pets. Today I learned Chip wanted to bite Taffy, and I would let Chip. Playfully. I'd let it hurt a little bit. I'm not one to say no. Alright, poison's probably good. I say we just fucking roll with it, man. God help me. Let's go get him, champ. Do not heal in phase 1. Do not heal in phase 1. Do not heal in phase 1. Nope. No, I hate that. I hate that. Nope. Please don't. No, I just, like, I can't, I don't know how to do enough damage to him to get him to go into his next phase so I can have a minute to heal.